Stadium in Eugene. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponent, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. How about this for a start? Open with an onside kick, swipe of possession, big time risky, and also very confident. Punting on first down, but wide. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Dante Moore, he's going for it all. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Turns it on down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense, is that what we're doing here? Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Moore. That's reeled in. It's Moore. All kinds of room to the right. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. But I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Takes the field to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bishop. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torch this defense with an explosive passing play for a score left. I'd have a chance. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Throwing more. Got a man. It's Bear. Right. Makes a grab and room to run. And he scores! Touchdown, Ducks!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Volunteers have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And it'll be down right there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. 14. Running inside, it's Davison. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Here's more to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the catch down the right side. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon! He found some open space and turned on the jets. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Moore. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
The magic bean is spinning out of control.
Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. On target. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
So here is the Tennessee offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better.
There's a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll give it to him again. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got his man to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Still a big hill in front of them, and they'll try to start the climb with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Davison.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Ready, ready. 30, 30. We got three. Bubba. Sweep. Go.
Moore. He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something.
Got a little grass. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10.
Ready. All right. 692. Love check. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And the Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. Got enough space. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. The run inside. It's Bishop. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take it back.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to...
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
One more snap coming before halftime. Hard running there. Crosses to 40. Could be an alley. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 3 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Taking it the other way.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for space. It's Davison. Plows through the defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
With the catch, it's Johnson. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it, they're on the move. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it and get upfield and make some extra yards after the catch.
A nice job by the D defending the RPO. They didn't bite on the play fake too hard. Everybody was able to stay back, and they ultimately forced the incompletion.
going to run it. It's Bishop. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David." He's going to let it go. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And I'm not surprised by the decision-making of this QB. Like, I would go there, too. Like, he's been the go-to guy, man. He's already got 2 touchdown passes on the day. So I'm going to take shots because I believe in my wide receiver. Sometimes it's not going to come home, and it didn't on that play. Tip your cap to the defense, but I got a feeling that's not the last ball he'll throw his way.
And they swarm him under. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, they're not able to hook up there.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. More to throw for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Run the gun on 3rd down. Dante Moore unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Bear. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to take it outside. It's Bishop. Picks up the 1st down. Across the 25, he's got room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period.
Go, go.
Throwing more. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I don't think you can out-throw this guy. I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can. Palmer, I don't think you have the arm for this guy because that dude can fly. Just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and man, he makes the defense pay.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night. Trying to take it back. And after the huge run, it came at a perfect time for this runner. He's got to catch